And Brent, for those star-laden teams, this has to be a difficult time of year to stay completely focused.
Well, those teams have a bigger goal in mind, BA, all the time. And there is no doubt, they always think health first, getting proper rest, and making sure they're playing their best basketball come playoff time.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. Then there's Paul George. Now here's Halliburton. Brown in the high post. Back to Halliburton. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range. Tipped. To the inside. George. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Physically imposing at 6'8", 220. Paul George sturdy enough to take that kind of bump.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Good work there as it goes.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shot by Nurkic, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Turner. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Halliburton. No good that time. Nurkic with some nice D. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by Portland. Here's Mathurin. Jams it in off the great move.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
George outside, fires from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Outside, Brown. Now here's Halliburton, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Up top, Walker. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And it's Crowder missing. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Here's Mathurin, covered by Crowder. Halliburton against Hachimura. Paul George pulls down the board. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Crowder. Pass to George. Puts it up from 12. Portland again missing. The Pacers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. So it's Portland now. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Now here's McConnell. Inside, here's Lopez. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Portland leading. Grant outside. Pass to Highland. Three-pointer sharp. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And there's the lob.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Hayes, the pass to Simons. It's hauled in by McConnell. The Pacers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
A minute 6 left in the opening quarter. Lopez can't hit. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Sharp. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And he sinks the second. Now McConnell looking for his first basket still in this one. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Still Pacers ball.
Lopez. Here's Lopez. Outside, Brown. Lopez, the screen on Simons. Brown passes to Lopez. Good on the shot.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Charity stripe shot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to McConnell. To the middle. Here's Lopez. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Lopez has got 6 points.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
There's Simons with a 3. And at the buzzer! Count it!
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. We've got Anthony Simons. Rui Hachimura is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's George in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Simons. Shoots it from the high post. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Just surveying the defense, and Paul George had enough room to get that one off.
Halliburton against Simons. And the basket by Halliburton.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Portland trailing here.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
That one falls.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. George, right side. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Halliburton outside. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Great D that time from Simons. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Smith with a screen on Simons. Brown. Pass to Mathurin. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Yep, that one's good. Smith's got his first points of the night.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's George. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You look at the Trailblazers. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
When I look at Portland, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Here's Simons. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
Some changes for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Brown. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. And also a switch here for Portland. Hayes is checked in for Paul George.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Walker. The 3. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Hayes with it. Guarded by Smith. Here's Henderson. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. McConnell right side. Here's Turner. Now here's Walker. He's covered by Simons. From 8 feet. And that one's long.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Pass to Henderson. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Down low. Here's Smith. Some solid defense from Hayes. Well, the Trailblazers shooting about 43% in this one. There's Simons with a 3. That shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Hachimura against Walker. That gives them the lead. Walker's got his second bucket of the night. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Crowder. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Pacers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. McConnell outside. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Back to Walker. There's the 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Hey, shot's good.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Pass to Matherin. Turner, a screen on Simons. To the paint. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Some changes for Indiana. Lopez comes in for Walker, and it's Toppin in for Smith. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Nurkic is checked in for Hayes. Jeremy Grant comes in for Crowder. Sharp, he's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Highland in for Simons. Nurkic has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Lopez. Here's Matherin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And such a powerful player. Matherin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
Brown, he's checked in for Indiana. Good on both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. McConnell outside. Tries a 10-footer. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. To the left side wing. 3-pointer Sharp. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second.
I think for the Pacers, man, since we issued our previous standing.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Miles Turner. Bruce Brown is out there with Halliburton. And it's Walker in at the 4. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Brown finds Walker. And the jam by Walker.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. To the middle. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Indiana leading. Pass to Brown. Here's the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic just got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Crowder. It doesn't go for him.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's Matherin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, his mechanics are so consistent. It helps Matherin stay in rhythm on jumpers with a hand in his face.
Here's Henderson.
Now, who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Matherin. Turner, a screen on Nurkic. Shoots a fadeaway. No luck on that one. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Misses from close range. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. That one's good for 2. George has got 11 points.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Matherin. Walker, screen on Hachimura. Mathurin cans it from the wing. 10 points for him.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
And the Pacers making a change here. Smith's checked in. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Miles Turner.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Now here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. They set the pick. Shoots from 12. And that one hits the back iron. The Trailblazers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. George outside for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. 4-3. Here's Turner. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
At the line.
That free throw misses. Brook Lopez is checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. And he's good on the second. And Portland has possession. It's a 3-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. McConnell outside. Here's Turner. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
Here's Highland. Portland, no good that time either. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's McConnell. The D's right on it. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. The 3, Smith. Offensive rebound, Lopez. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 7-point Pacer lead.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And it's Simons missing. The Pacers have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Smith's got 5.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Toppin, he's checked in for Brown. And the Blazers making a change here. Well, the Trailblazers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Highland. Hits the trifecta. He has 6.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter here. McConnell passes to Lopez. Now Turner. Lopez in the post. Nurkic is there. Lopez can't hit. Lopez with the steal. McConnell outside. Pass to Turner. This one for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Simons missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
So smart to use the reverse. He neutralized solid defense.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by Portland. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Throw it down on the lob.
Toppin can hit a 3. He can throw down a monster dunk. What can he do in between?
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Sharp.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
McConnell's shot is off. Here's Sharp. And here's Simons outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Pacers. They lead by 5. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. They've got Rui Hachimura, also Yusuf Nurkic out there, and it's Grant in at the 3. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Highland. The 3 is up.
The defense is giving them plenty of trouble here in the second half. They may need to run some new plays.
Here's Mathurin. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
George, he's checked in for Portland. A 3 off the inbound. Portland, no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Nurkic, it's good on the putback.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Halliburton up top. Toppin outside. Lets the 3 fly. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Miles Turner.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going after defense inside throughout the entire game. Just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, letting him do his thing.
Well, after losing a couple in a row, it's always great to see someone like him up the ante like this. He was the main reason why they got this victory. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
And Allie, thank you for that. Nurkic finds George. And here's Grant from the arc. The shot off that time. For Indiana, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Walker passes to Toppin. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Nurkic with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And George with the basket on the assist by Nurkic.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Brown. Here's Toppin. Pass to Brown. Got a hand on it.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
George with the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Crowder's checked in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Walker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Give that one to Jay Crowder. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Here's Brown. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got rebound number 7 tonight.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
To the wing, right side. Hachimura from long range. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Walker. And the shot's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
George's shot is good.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Haliburton right side. Got it. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Haliburton. Wow.
To the wing on the left. Inside. Kicks it to George. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Haliburton. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. And BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Haliburton has certainly fit that bill.
It's George on the wing. Takes it inside. And the jam by George.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
It's stolen by Nurkic. George, right side. Shoots over Brown. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Haliburton outside. Pass to Lopez. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
George with another miss.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Haliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pacers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Puts up a 3. That doesn't go either for George. And it's Indiana's ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock in the game. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Walker passes to Haliburton. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.